There's a phrase Paul uses in 2 Corinthians 4 that is easy to read past, yet impossible to ignore once it grabs hold of your heart. He speaks about the gospel of the glory of Christ. Not just the gospel, not just the message of salvation, but the gospel of the glory of Christ, the good news that reveals his radiant beauty, his eternal significance, his unmatched worth. And that is what this entire series is about. We live in a world overflowing with opinions about the gospel, from pulpits, from podcasts, from TikTok prophets, from best-selling books that promise everything except what Jesus promised. Some messages make us the center of the story. Some reduce the gospel to self-help. Others treat God as a divine life coach assigned to fix our crisis of the week. But Paul speaks of a gospel whose center is not us at all. It is Christ, his glory, his nature, his eternal relationship with the Father, and the breathtaking story that began long before the world existed. This series is for those who have felt the quiet ache that something deeper must exist beneath the noise, for those who sense that the gospel is more than forgiveness of sins, though that is precious beyond measure. For those who believe that reality itself revolves around the Son of God, and that to see him clearly is to finally see everything else clearly. We are going to look at Scripture the way Paul looked at it, from the vantage point of the glory of Christ. We are going to step behind the cross into the eternal love that gave it meaning. We are going to step behind creation into the purpose for which all things exist, and we are going to step behind our own stories into his story, the one that began before time and will outlive the universe. My prayer is simple, that through these chapters, the Spirit will do exactly what Paul describes. Open our eyes to see the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. That is the gospel we will explore. That is the light we will follow. And that is why this series exists. Welcome to the gospel of the glory of Christ.